That's the hard thing too. You develop an audience. Audiences expect a certain sound from you.
Right, yep.
You know, that's why like a lot of times I get artists in here who can do everything, and I'm like, well, you're gonna have to choose something because you're gonna have to build an audience. Now, it's okay to do every type of music. I mean, Ming&FS were suspect of doing too many different styles because I think it was hard for our audience to really grasp what the core was if they didn't get the core.
Really were, yeah.
They didn't get it because they, understood that hip hop and rock and all that were synonymous during the early days being a New Yorker. I mean, like, a lot of hip hop got to them after it became a thing.
Right.
When it became a sound, it became a fashion, people started, like, you knew what hip hop looked like.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, we grew up here with it. It looked like, regular dudes and regular jeans and ripped up shirts. And, I mean, it was like punk rock. So it didn't look like anything. It looked like, people had, the only thing it looked like was shoes with fat laces. That was about, maybe gazelles, maybe glasses. And then the hats came in, but that was already happening regardless of the music. That was the thing that, everyone looks back at those historical things and it's like, yeah, it was cool. It was a fashion thing, but it wasn't so bought and sold at the time. That was club gear. That's what you wore when you went dancing, and that's what you wore on the hood, and people,
breaking on cardboard and shit.
Yeah, I mean, that was just the thing you did. There was no, like, I'm going to get paid, watch me do my backspin. It wasn't like that. It was like...
Everybody was doing it for a foul.
No, you were doing it because, like, yo, it was like, that is ill. I want to be able to do that. That is great. I was a dancer for that reason. I was like, I want to be able to do that shit. Windmills, that's my thing. I was like, I want, nowadays, the shit that kids can do breaking is unreal to me. Just all this. I mean, like, I can't... I tried to come back a couple years ago really trying to teach myself some of the new shit. I'm too old. I'm just kind of...
So that might pop and lock straight up.
No, man, like, I'm saying I can still kick my windmills and do all that kind of shit, but I can't... I'm just saying some of that shit is...
It's insane.
Air flares and all that.
They
it's
crank
awesome.
that breaking up a whole lot. It's sweet though.
I'm waiting for the Olympics to fucking catch on to breakdancing. I'm serious. They can catch on to fucking snowboarding. I mean, that shit is the same at this point. I mean, like, there's got to be...
It takes a certain level of athletic ability to be able to do that.
I'm just saying, if you can have an event where you skip around in tights waving a curler, what do you call it?
I don't even know.
Or you I get gymnastics. I get gymnastics. I get all that. Like that's great. That's obviously you can judge that. It's great.
Right.
Everyone loves that stuff. But then you have the version where you skip around with the little thing that you twirl and make the little circles behind you. If that can be in the Olympics, breakdancing can be in the Olympics. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to...
Got it on TV.
Who do we need to talk to? What panel?
Yeah, we need to fix that.
Right.
Because I'm voting for breakdancing in the Olympics.